Hey everybody. Just sort of building on this theme that I've been discussing with you this entire. I think if you're honest, I think most couples don't have a sex problem. They have a safety problem. So think about that for a moment. I don't think it's about the sexual contact. I think it's about the safety space that we are creating, that we are responsible to create. Because when you don't feel emotionally safe and connected, I don't think it's possible to relax into the safety that is connection. There's a performance-based sort of mentality, performance-based mentality, and image management. Um, in Afrikaans, it's beeldput. So performance may look good on the outside. Inside, it cannot satisfy even the person who is living in that pretense's heart. And you can't be fully known and fully guarded at the same time. I remember a pastor friend of mine saying that if I can't expose the worst of me and experience love, then I never ever truly feel loved. Um, so I see this at here at Grace Online all the time. Couples think that intimacy starts in the bedroom. I hear it all the time. They use this word. We haven't had intimacy, and I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Sex or intimacy? There's a big difference. It doesn't start a bedroom. It's it starts it starts in daily relationship. It starts in conversations. It starts in a space where you disagree and still feel loved and supported. So safety is what makes desire possible. And um and to understand that your body can't allow someone in beyond the space of feeling threatened. So I can't allow someone in if I feel threatened, if I'm on the defense. So I think when I feel emotionally seen, and I start to sort of relax and lean into the safety that I'm experiencing. And I think that is the space where connection lives and where community starts. So, um, so I think real intimacy, and this is super hard, challenging even for me. Not that I'm any sort of example to go by, but real intimacy is it's just being vulnerable, and it's not being afraid of being vulnerable. Um, so in some weird way, uh, our relationships with each other is a reflection of God's relationship with us. I don't understand exactly how that works. I listened to a guy this morning saying that he peeped through the window and he saw his son busy with pornography and masturbation. And in that moment, he saw how God sees him. He didn't want to take his son and chuck him out of the house, throw his bags outside, and tell him, "Go, you piece of rubbish." He would never ever say anything like that. He just saw himself how he would see his God looking at him, type of thing. So I think all our relationships is a consistent invitation to connect with God all the time. Um, and when I think of God, I think God's ever ready to have intimacy with us. But he doesn't force it. He's not forceful. He is super vulnerable, hanging on a cross for the world to see. He shows himself and he creates safety. He absorbs the punishment for me to have peace. And I think that's the blueprint. That's the way that we're supposed. We're not supposed to sort of chase the passion. We're supposed to build safety and allow passion to find you again. And I mean, this stuff is super, super difficult. I also battle with this. It's not easy. It's not easy to create of that type of safety and proximity and closeness. But I believe that this is what this Saturday is going to be all about. We're going to try and help couples to rebuild the kind of safety that makes love feel like it's alive again. Um, so, anyways, we're opening up the registration tomorrow morning. It would be posted in the first link below this video, and it will stay open until 5 o'clock on Friday. Once we hit 70 couples, we'll close the application or the registration application process. So if your marriage has been surviving, but maybe not thriving, and if it feels like the spark has left, or if you just want to understand each other a little bit better again, this Saturday morning is your moment. So, send me the word safe in a DM, and I will respond to you, and I'll give you access, and I'll send you the link when registration opens, because intimacy doesn't begin in the bedroom. Intimacy begins in the heart that is finally feeling safe again. And this is our mission as men, especially if we've hurt our wives, is to make her heart feel safe again. Thanks, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.